As always, I encourage you, if you have any blocks or blankets, if you are at home especially, anything around will work, a little stool, anything that might give you a little bit of support for our class today. It's going to be just kind of a gentle flow, a little bit more flowy than our Monday afternoon classes, but nothing too crazy. I won't make you guys too sweaty or anything, okay? So, you know what, let's actually start lying on our backs, okay? So just stretch out on your mat. If it's comfortable for you, you can stretch your legs out if you'd like. If you'd rather, you can also place your feet down onto your mat, bending the knees, just giving the low back a little more support. Okay, I want you to just place your palms onto your belly, maybe one over your heart. And we're just going to close our eyes and breathe for a couple moments. Okay, together we're pausing right in the middle of our day. So this time to just be is really precious, and we're going to soak it up a little bit now and a little bit more at the end of our practice. As we start our practice, though, I want you to just think about, as you walk off the mat to continue your day today, is there a word that you could maybe keep with you, hold on to remind you of the kind of person that you want to be as you step off the mat? So maybe that's a little bit more patient, or just present, or kind. Maybe it's simply to just let yourself smile more at the little things. Okay, whatever it is for you, just breathe into that. Okay, then when you are ready, we're gonna hug the knees in towards the chest, give them a good little squeeze, and rock a little from side to side. Now, keeping the knees together, we're gonna slowly start to just create some nice big circles. Okay, hopefully feeling a little massage of the low back, the outer hips. Okay, can you switch direction? Almost as though you kind of come to that edge of almost tipping over. And maybe you do tip over, that's okay. Just sweep the legs back around, pause through center. This time, draw the knees apart from each other. Okay, just giving them a gentle squeeze. You can stay here and rock a little from side to side. If you'd like to come into a full happy baby, just raise the soles of the feet up. You can keep your hands behind your knees, maybe up the sides of the calves, maybe the outer edges of your feet. Okay, and just continue to rock a little, filling the belly as you breathe. Okay, one more big breath in. Then from here, we're going to set both feet down onto the mat, about hips distance apart. I know sometimes we like to think outer hips. I want you to think hip bones. Maybe place your palms down onto your hip bones, feel them, and then place your feet accordingly. You're going to place your palms down by your sides. We're going to slowly draw the shoulder blades together and begin to lift the hips, pressing into the heels. Find your peak, pause at the top, and then slowly lower back down. Okay, we're just going to move vertebrae by vertebrae up and down. If you are looking to build just a little more heat, just only bring your hips halfway down and then rise back up. If you're looking to build even more heat, maybe you just want to hold at the top, squeezing while breathing all the while, or continue to lower all the way to the mat, resting the hips for a moment and then slowly rising back. Lots of options. Be here for just a couple more breaths. The next time you come to the top, can you pause there? See if you can inch the shoulder blades towards each other just a little bit more. Maybe even interlace the fingers behind the back. Okay, press into the heels, squeeze a little more. Are you breathing? Place your palms back down onto the mat. Okay, nice and slow. Lower the hips. No rush. Feel the strength it takes to move slower. Okay, heel toe the feet towards each other. We're going to cross that right foot over the left knee. You can just gently press that right knee away, flexing the foot, staying right here if you need. Option to draw that left thigh into the chest. Okay, reaching behind the thigh or maybe even to the front of the shin. And at any point, you can press that right knee away to deepen the stretch. You can find a little stillness here or rock a little from side to side. Still adjusting to wearing this little microphone, so please at the end feel free to give me any feedback you have, okay? It helps. Okay, as we release, we're just going to draw the right knee into the chest and extend the left leg down onto the mat. We're going to pull the left knee across the body, gentle twist. Take the right arm off to the side. You can even take your gaze over that right shoulder. Big breaths here. Okay, come back through center. Give the knee a good squeeze while reaching through that left heel. Okay, then from here, set the right foot down onto the mat. And we'll move through the other side. Cross that left foot over the knee. Gently press that left knee away. Flexing the foot again. Maybe this is where you stay today. Option to pull that right thigh in. Maybe reaching to the front of the shin. And again, finding stillness through center or maybe just rolling a little from side to side. Pressing that left knee away with your elbow at any time you need to deepen the stretch.
Flowers don't grow in vases or jars, and neither does she in traffic or cars, with debts to be paid that she owes to herself, with interest for trade-ins and good states of health.
Okay, when you're ready, we're going to draw that left knee in and extend the right leg all the way down to the mat. Give it a good squeeze. Then gently draw it across your body. Okay, reach the left arm off to the side. Look over your shoulder if it's okay on your neck. Just breathe into a twist.
There's more that I feel deep in my bones, hidden in me. There's reasons I know I've been searching for freedom, searching for mine. There's more that I feel.
Okay, draw the knee back through center again. Take a moment here to just give it a good squeeze in. Reach through the right heel. And when you're ready this time, we're going to draw that right knee in to meet the left. Again, give them a good little squeeze. We're going to create one big circle towards the right. And then back through center, one big circle to the left. Okay. You can either set your knees down, roll onto one side and make your way up, or join me with a little roll of the spine up and down all the way till you come up. And we'll come to a comfortable seat. Okay, so cross-legged on your knees maybe, with your legs extended out in front of you, whatever serves you better today. But give your shoulders a couple big rolls here. Okay, any direction that feels good, just kind of let it flow. When you're ready, drop the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to take the fingertips onto the mat on either side, dropping the shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. Just lower your chin and then allow your head to mindfully roll from right to left. No rush here. And the next time that your head is rolling towards the right, just pause there. You're going to take the right hand and just let the palm rest on or behind the ear. Okay, so we're not tugging, just let the weight of your hand rest. As you release, place your fingertips back towards the mat. Give your head one big roll to the left. Pause here. And again, we'll pick up the left palm this time. Just let the weight rest. Okay, again, as you release, take your head from side to side a couple more times. Okay, pause through center. Take your arms, reach them up, big breath in. And on your exhale, wherever you are, just let yourself forward fold. Okay, soften into it. You can pause through center, or kind of walk your hands from side to side.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your
Okay, slowly start to uncurl. If you are sitting cross-legged, we're going to switch the cross. Okay, just finding that little bit of balance. Okay, taking your palms to your knees or the mat, depending on how you're sitting. Just move through a few seated cat-cow. So on your inhale, reach through the chest, the heart. And on your exhale, round the back, let your head drop. Okay, and just move back and forth with your breath.
Are you still mine? I need
Okay. As you bring the heart forward, pause here. You're going to start to create circles with the rib cage. Just shift them off towards the left. Then roll back and shift the ribs off towards the right. And then come back through center, heart leading. Okay, see if you can start to kind of create a little flow there. If you're still a little sticky in some areas, that's okay. Just see if in some areas you can create a little flow, little fluidity. Pause through center. When you're ready, we're just going to switch directions. You can go a little slower the first time, shifting one at a time, and then slowly even it out. Okay, one more big circle. And as you come through center, take a big inhale, reach the arms up. And again, on your exhale, just let yourself round forward. Feeling free to pause through center or walk a little from side to side. Okay, as you come up through center, we're going to draw the knees up towards each other. We're going to shift them off to the side, coming into a tabletop. Okay. Going to invite you to move through a few cat-cow here with your breath. On your inhale, drop the belly button. Lift through the crown of the head. And on your exhale, round the spine. Let your chin drop. A couple more times with your breath. When you're ready, we're going to come to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes under. We're going to sink the hips towards the heels. Okay, if this is a bit much on your knees, feel free to give them a little padding with a blanket or stay high. Okay, this might serve you a little bit better. Wherever you are, give your shoulders a big roll. We're going to inhale here, reach the arms up. Sweep the right arm under the left. Come into your eagle arm, so maybe the backs of your hands connect. Maybe you bind a little further so the palms connect. Draw the forearms away from your face. Pause here. You can find a little stillness or you can flow with me. We're just going to inhale to rise. And then on your exhale, slowly sink the hips again towards the heels. and rise back up. As you release, inhale, big reach. As you exhale, plant your palms. Lift the hips, press yourself back, downward dog. Slowly pedal the feet out. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to soften the knees back to the mat. Keep the toes curled under. Again, you're just going to take the torso up nice and high. Option to sink the hips towards the heels. Take a big inhale, reach up. This time, sweep the left arm under the right. Backs of the hands connect. Maybe your palms. Draw the forearms away from your face wherever you are. You can stay as you are, or on your inhale, rise up. Keep the core strong, belly button to the spine. Slowly soften. And then rise back up. Inhale, release, big reach. Exhale, plant your palms, lift the hips. Again, downward dog. Pedal the feet out. Take your gaze between your knees, your thighs. Okay, when you're ready, slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Okay, just make it a little journey all the way forward. This is a good time if you have those blankets or a little stool or some blocks. If it's a far reach for you here, we're just going to pause in a forward fold. You can sway a little from side to side. Okay, slowly start to uncurl all the way up to rise. Roll the shoulders at the top. And open the palms up. Okay, dropping the shoulders. And slowly start to reach the right palm down to the mat. Sweep the left arm up and over. Big side stretch here. You can slide your gaze down towards the mat. Notice if that left shoulder is dropping. Try to open it back up. As you come through center, we're going to hover the left foot off the mat. Okay, maybe an inch or two, maybe you lift it a little higher. Pause. Slowly start to hinge at the hips as you kick that leg out behind you. Okay, so you can stay nice and tall or hinge a little more. Point through the toes or flex them. You can even place your hands on your hips to make sure they're still square. Breathe. Find that spot to focus on and hold your gaze. Okay, slowly set that foot down. As you do, reach the left palm down, sweep the right arm up and over. Side stretch on the other side. Keep drawing the belly button in towards the spine. And as you come back through center, this time we're going to hover the right foot. Okay, again, maybe it's just an inch or two and you tap the foot down. Maybe you lift a little higher. Breathe. Then slowly start to hinge at the hips as you kick that leg out behind you, maybe staying nice and tall. Core in alignment with the back leg. Maybe hinging a little further. Keep breathing. And you can point through the toes or flex it. Okay, slowly set that right foot back down. Stand up nice and tall. Again, start to reach through the right palm. Sweep the left arm up. This time you're going to swing that left foot back and around. Okay, drop the ball of your foot. Twist or side stretch a little deeper here. If you want to go deeper still, you're going to take that bottom hand and just draw that left wrist a little more towards the right. Okay, as you release, take the arms out to the sides. You're going to swing that left foot around, crossing it over the ankle or above the knee. And we're going to sink the hips, bend the knees. Maybe bring the palms through heart center. Keeping the chest open, shoulders dropping. Okay, so you can be here or here with a little more stability. As always, lots of options to serve you better. When you're ready, slowly rise back up. Set that left foot down, arms down, a little wobbly, arms down by your sides. Start to reach to the left fingers. Take the right arm up. Sweep the right arm. The right foot behind. Drop the ball of your foot. Big reach. And again, if you want to deepen this a little more, sweep that bottom hand up and draw that wrist a little more towards the left. As you release, arms open up. Slowly swing that foot around, either crossing it over your ankle and sinking, or above the knee. Flex the foot. And again, maybe pull the palms through heart center as you sink into it. Keep breathing. Okay, as you release, take a big reach with your arms. Step your feet a little wider. Pull the heels in towards each other. Drop the shoulders. We're going to keep the hips stacked beneath the shoulders and slowly sink the hips. And then rise back up. Okay, sweep the arms up as you sink the hips and rise back up. A couple more times. Adjust your stance if you need. If it's too narrow or wide, adjust it. We're going to pause here. Okay, shift the weight a little from side to side. And bring the palms to your knees. Gently twist to your right as you drop that left shoulder. Come through center. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Drop the right shoulder. Okay, come back through center. Slowly rise up. Okay, we're going to sink one more time. Take the arms out to the sides. Flip the palms up. We're going to bring the left elbow towards the thigh. Take the right arm up and over and just start to straighten out that right leg. Okay, so your stance stays the same width. Keep the bend in the left knee, just straighten the right leg. Come through center, sink both knees and switch. Right elbow to the thigh, left arm up and over as you straighten that leg. Okay, one more time each side. Come through center, inhale, exhale, switch. A little quicker this time, back through center, and switch. Okay, come through center, slowly rise up. Parallel the feet so they're with the edges of the mat. Interlace the fingers behind your back, drop the knuckles. Maybe this is where you stay today. Just a nice heart opener. Option to bend the knees and start to forward fold, allowing the arms to just drop. You can sway a little from side to side if you're here.
Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah, you can dance.
Keeping the fingers interlaced, slowly rise back up. Drop the knuckles towards the mat, open the chest one more time. As you release, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, if this is a big reach, grab a hold of a little stool or a blanket and just walk your hands from side to side. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to start to walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Pivot both feet in that direction and step yourself back to a downward dog. Okay, pedal the feet out. When you're ready, soften the knees towards the mat. Stack the wrists beneath the shoulders. We're going to thread the right arm beneath, lowering onto that shoulder, resting the head. Left hand is here for support.
Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine.
The more you can imagine twisting, the deeper you're going to feel this. Okay, press into the mat. Unthread the right arm, come through center, inhale. Exhale, thread the left arm beneath. And slowly lower the shoulder, the head. Pressing into the mat. Unthread, sweeping both feet off to one side. You're going to make your way onto your bottom. And we're going to connect the soles of the feet here. Okay, take a big inhale. You can grab a hold of the soles of the feet or the ankles. And on your exhale, just soften forward. Okay, sometimes we like to, pull our toes in order to get down. And that's okay if your toes stay rooted, but try to avoid pulling the toes up off the mat, okay? Keep the outer edges of your feet rooted. And if your hips are fairly open, you can also explore with threading the forearms kind of beneath the ankles. Okay, feel free to let your torso sway a little from side to side wherever you are. Okay, now for those of you who have practiced with me before, you know that I like to give you one song near the end of our practice to finish up however you need. Okay, so this last song is all for you to just move and stretch and breathe however you need. Okay, so it's a beautiful time to check in with you. Is it your shoulders or your hips? Maybe you just need to come back to the mat to rest. We will meet after this song for a little bit more stillness, so don't leave me quite yet, okay? But just enjoy this last song for yourself.
Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Because I'm
Okay, my friends. Again, I encourage you to please stay with me for this last little bit of practice. Okay. So when you are ready, you can certainly stay seated. I'm going to join you lying on the mat if that's where you are. Okay, so again, just like at the beginning of practice, you're welcome to step both feet down if that supports your low back, your knees. If it feels okay on you, you might want to stretch out, taking up as much space as you'd like. Drawing the shoulder blades towards one another, opening the palms, closing your eyes, and just dropping into your breath. Just reminding yourself that everything that needs to get done today will get done. Right now, there is nothing more you need to be doing. Okay, wherever you are, we're going to start to awaken the body gently, first with our breath. Okay, so just start to take in some deeper breaths. Following that inhale and exhale. With every deep inhale, imagine your body just waking up. And gradually start to bring in some little movement into your body. And whether you're seated or lying down, let's take a big stretch. Reach the arms up overhead. Taking a big breath and just release. Okay, take any more little movements you might need for a breath or two. And then when you are ready, we're going to gradually make our way back up to a comfortable seat. I'm going to come a little bit closer so I know I'm going to get to see you all here shortly. Okay, you can keep your palms in your lap if it's in your practice. Bring them through heart center. Close your eyes. Just take a hot moment here to just bring that maybe word that you had back to mind. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. It was such a lovely piece of my day to pause with you right in the middle. So thank you. Namaste.